Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to connect Python with MySQL and how to perform CRUD operation using it. So CRUD is nothing but create, read, update, delete. That is what the query which you are going to execute. So guys, in this video I'm going to explain each and every step in very detail, so do watch my video till end. Don't skip any of the part of the video. So guys, these are the requirements for connecting MySQL and your Python. So you required MySQL connector, you require your MySQL software as well as VS Code. Okay, so MySQL is external library which we will be installing, and that library we will be using in VS Code IDE, and whatever you are doing through your Python code, that all will be reflected on your MySQL. So guys, now I am showing you installation of MySQL connector. So guys, let's start. So guys, let me show you my Python version and MySQL version. So I have just started command prompt, and here I am going to type Python space hyphen version. So guys, you can see it is showing me Python 3.11.4, which is current Python version. And now guys, I'm going to type another command, MySQL space hyphen version. So it will show me version of MySQL. So guys, you can see I'm having latest MySQL also. So guys, now I'm just starting my Python IDLE, and here I will type the import statement. So I'm writing import mysql.connector, and guys, you can see I'm getting error, no module named MySQL. That means I don't have MySQL connector installed on my PC. So now here I am typing pip list to show you that I'm not having MySQL. So it's confirmed that I don't have MySQL on my PC. Now let's type a command. Guys, now command for installing MySQL connector in Python is pip, then give a space, then write install, then write MySQL hyphen connector, and give hyphen and write Python. So guys, you can see my MySQL connector has been installed. Now I will go to my IDLE again, and I'm going to import MySQL connector, and let's see guys whether we are getting error or error is resolved. So here I'm typing import mysql.connector, and guys, I'm hitting enter. So boom guys, you can see I'm not getting any error. That means my MySQL connector has been successfully installed. So guys, now MySQL connector installation is done. Now I'm just starting my MySQL command line, and here I have entered password, and I'm writing command show databases to show the available databases on MySQL. Okay, so now in my Python code I will be creating database, I will be creating table, inserting values and everything. So this is just to show you that I have MySQL. Now I'm opening VS Code. So here my VS Code is started, and here now I'm going to file menu and open folder, and here quickly I'm creating one folder. So new folder, and I'm giving name to this folder as Sunita, and I'm selecting this select folder option. So guys, now in my this folder I will be clicking on this plus sign, and here I'm going to create a py file. So dbdemo.py, and guys, my py file is created. Now here I will be writing code for CRUD operation. Okay, so first of all, what I'm doing, I'm just writing import mysql.connector as con. So this con variable I will be using for connecting to my. So guys, here I'm going to write a simple line, that is db is equal to con.connect, and with this connect method I'm going to pass several parameters. So the first parameter is going to be the host name. So MySQL is installed on my local machine, so I'm passing host name as localhost, and then user equal to root. So I'm taking the default user, that is the root user, and here my password while installation I have entered as root, so I am passing that root password. So all this information is referred to db variable, and guys, simply I am printing this one message that connection created. So db comma connection created, this is what message I am printing. And now guys, let's run this program. So here you can see it's showing me connection created. Along with this, it's showing me this few more information, because I in print I passed db. So let me me remove this DB and simply let me print connection created only. So I'm getting message connection created. So guys, connection is successfully done. Now what we will be doing, we will be creating databases. Okay, so here first of all I'm going to create one cursor. So this cursor will point to my database. So here I'm writing DB and then dot cursor. Okay, and this I'm storing in CUR variable, cursor variable. And now guys, using this cursor variable I can execute my any queries, whatever query I want. So I'm writing CUR cursor dot execute, and inside this you have to write your query. So I'm writing create database, and the database name I'm giving as demo DB. Okay, so here my query is done. So this query I'm going to execute, and simply guys I'm going to print one message also that database is created, just this to show user that yes, something is happening. Okay, run the code, and guys you can see connection created and database created. Let's go to MySQL guys, and here I'm writing show databases, and boom guys, my database is coming over here also. Okay, so whatever you are doing on your Python, it is reflecting to your databases. Okay, so database creation is done. Now next part is what? Creation of table inside this database. So I'm writing cursor dot execute use demo DB. So this line will change my database, right? So after this, now I will be writing line for creating table. So cursor dot execute create table, and then whatever table you want to create, you can provide table name and related columns to that table. So I'm creating students table, and in that I'm just passing two columns. The first column is going to be roll number, which is of int type, and the second column I'm taking as name, which is varchar2. Okay, sorry, varchar20. I'm giving size as 20. Okay, and after this I will print a message that table created. Okay, so done guys. Now let me run it again. So we'll run it, and here guys you can see I'm getting what error, because what is happening, this demo DB is already existing. So it's showing me this database exists because we have already run this code. So demo DB is already created. So what I'll do, I'll just rename it to demo DB1, and then I will execute the code again. Okay, so now if I'm executing the code again, you can see here I'm not getting any message that database already existing. Okay, so see now guys, connection created, database created, and table created. So no error we are getting. Okay, but guys I'm not going to use this demo DB, I'm just commenting this. So since my database is created, now the database name also I will pass to my connect method. Okay, so here I'm writing database is equal to, and my database name is demo DB, and this part I have commented. Otherwise every time it is going to show me that database exists, and I'm running the code. So connection created, table created. Now I'm not getting database created. Okay, so here we will go to MySQL and we will check it out. Describe students, yes, students table is shown, right? Okay, so now after creating table we will insert record to our table. So for that we will simply write cur.execute, and here I'm going to write insert into students, and so my student table and person values percent s, and that I will be passing through 1 comma CS corner. Okay, so this value I'm inserting roll number 1 and the value CS corner, and now I'm just printing cursor dot row count, and then this record inserted. Okay, now I will run the code. Before that I'm just going to MySQL and I'm showing you that I have no records in my table, so empty set I'm getting. And now here I'm going to run my program, and guys now let's see, yes, one record inserted. So row count shows how many record is inserted. So my record is inserted to my students table, and the value in the row is what? 1, roll number is 1, and name is CS corner. You can see I'm showing you on my MySQL also, right? Okay, so insertion is also done. So in CRUD we have created, and now we will be doing what? Lines for update, delete, and read. Okay, So let's continue guys. Again, let me go to my Python IDE, and now here guys we will be writing code for updating the records. Okay, so here I'm okay, one more thing, right, if you want to add multiple values, so you can take list also. So here in square bracket I'm passing 2 comma Sunita and 3 comma code with Sunita. So two rows will be added together, but now we will be using method execute many, and I'm also writing db.commit method to commit my database, sorry, to commit my table. Okay, so now we will execute it, and we will see that whether it has added the record or not. So again I will go to my MySQL, and you can see I have changed the thing. Here I am writing query, and this execute many we need to pass two parameter, the query which you want to execute in your list. So we have passed the parameter, and now it's showing me two record inserted. Can you see two record inserted? Now select star from students on MySQL, and boom guys, it's showing me all three records. Let me comment this also, otherwise every time this will be added to my table. And now I will be writing code for displaying my record. So cursor dot execute, select star from students, and then fetch all method I'm using, and I'm printing. So boom guys, you can see on my terminal also I'm getting the output. Okay, so even you can fetch the single record also. So fetch one, so it's showing me my first record, right? So now I'm going to update the record. So for that I'm creating a variable update, and in that I'm writing update students set name is equal to %s, where roll number is equal to %s. So we will be changing name through roll number. So I'm creating one more variable value, and in that I'm passing name as Adam, and which roll number name will be changed to. And I'm running program guys, and you can see I'm getting my output. I have called execute method by passing two parameter. Okay, so two parameter I have passed to execute method. The parameter is what? Nothing but your query, that is update, and the value which you want to change. Okay, and commit method. So now guys I'm commenting this also, and now let's complete the code for delete. So let me create delete variable, and let me change the query. So it will be delete from students where roll number is equal to %s. Okay, so now we have to pass the value, and this value should be in the tuple format. So here I'm just typing only 2, and if I run this code, let me change this execute parameter, I'm making delete. If I run this code, I will get the error that it must be type list or tuple. So I need to pass comma here in value. So 2 comma I have passed, and now we will run it. So guys, what will happen? My roll number 2 data will be deleted. So we will be having only 1 and 3. Okay, so fetch all method is showing me only 1 and 3, and I will go to MySQL, and here also I will show, and it's showing me 1 and 3 roll number. So done guys, we have done all the operation, creation, insertion, deletion, and updation. I hope guys by following my video you are able to successfully perform CRUD operation using Python and MySQL. So guys, if really my video has helped you, then do hit on like button, and if you have any query you can put in comment box. I will surely reply to your queries. And guys, if you need my code, you can join my Telegram channel. I will share my code over there. And guys, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please hit the bell icon to receive notifications from my channel. And thank you guys for watching my video till end. I'll see you in my next video. Till that, bye bye, take care, and keep learning guys.